Hey, sexy dinos, what's going on? Rex here bringing you more Pokemon's Blue. And we left off here right before entering the rock tunnel, which, as I showed on the last video, is a dark tunnel. To proceed with this place, you usually need an HM called Flash that illuminates this entire place, but because I'm such a badass and a boss, I'm gonna do it without it. I mean, you can see the walls about it, around the place. This is a Pokemaniac, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm such a boss. Hey, Nidoking. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna be renaming Nidoking as soon as we reach the next town, which I'm forgetting the name of that next town. Which was it? Yeah, well, I know which one is. I forgot the name though. But go Beal. But yeah, I mean, you can see the walls on the sides, so you can like direct yourself with that and not get lost and shit, which is cool. But let me just heal myself here. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, we can rename our Pokemons on the next town, so I'll be able to rename Nidoking, and I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with Veil, Mew. And in that, I'm gonna search for the last comment on the last episode here, and they'll let me know what name I'm gonna use for this guy. Oh gosh, okay, there you go. Now this place is a little pain in the ass because it's filled with those hikers that carry things like Geodude and Graveler, and some of them carry self-destruct. So obviously that's a pain. And what am I? Oh gosh. Do I have Paralyzed Healed? Nice. Yeah, that's not gonna hit me for much. But they are part poison, so if I dig, it should be super effective, so that's cool. Bubble Beam! Yeah, there you go. I've been thinking about what Pokemon I'm gonna be using next, like which one I'm gonna catch or so. And I do have an idea. I mean, Hunter is a possibility, and you guys told me that I can actually transfer Pokemon between, well, myself if I like link to emulators together or something, but I don't really want to get into that. I don't know how that works, and I'll probably would get it to work, you know, after a while after trying it out, but I honestly, I've had so much trouble lately with my webcam. I just recently ordered a new webcam and a new headset, and I did that because I wanted to record. Oh crud, that's bad. I wanted to record Amnesia, so I needed a new webcam because my old one didn't want it to use my microphone, my Blue Yeti microphone. It wanted to use its integrated microphone, and that's obviously really bad, so I had to get a new one. But this new one it records myself in this H.264 format. Some I think YouTube uses that format, but my editing software can't really encode that format, so I can't use the video that I get from my webcam and use it on Sony Vegas, which so anyways, I've been like trying to fiddle with the thing and using like encoders and other programs to try to integrate it into my entire editing you know, thing. So yeah, whatever, it's not working. It's I'm having so much trouble with that, with this webcam and stuff, that I just don't want to be dealing with things not working. So I don't want to have to link to emulators together and, you know, just worry about that thing. But anyways, there's gonna be a Graveler here soon. Let me just use Rex and I'll just kill this Onyx's quick here. I don't remember the other Pokemon this guy had. But they're all filled with Gravelers and Onyxes and Geodudes and stuff, which is good for Wartortle, but I can't imagine having a Charmander here not having anything that's strong versus Rock. It would be extremely annoying. But yeah, this guy is the one with the Graveler. Let me just use Rex here. And there you go. I remember this guy, and he has self-destruct, so it's just a pain in the ass. Wartortle has amazing defenses, so even if he does it, I'm pretty sure I would survive it. But he wouldn't survive a ball pin of mine, so I don't really have to worry about it. There you go. Level 29, like a boss. Okay. Gosh, leveling Nidoking here is a pain in the ass because I didn't give him any water move. Usually me in my better judgment would give him Water Gun instead of Beal, because Beal later on can learn Psychic obviously, and he doesn't need this coverage. But yeah, I'll just continue leveling Rex, I guess. This is, so we have to go through this side here. I don't know if you guys can see very well. I can't see anything. I'm just looking at the walls. But it's just this zone. We go down a staircase and then the last zone, and we're done with this place. But while we do that, it's funny because I just read the comments on the last video, just checking to see if you guys had some interesting subjects to talk about in this one. And one of you mentioned something that's actually pretty interesting, and something that I always think about when I think of Pokemon in a jokingly way. If you think about it, Pokemon is definitely, or shouldn't be, a kid's game. It's like you go to the jungle or whatever, to the wilderness, and you attack these animals, and then you catch them on this ball, and then you make them fight each other. And the funny thing though is that it's so bloody. Like, I mean, there was this episode where I don't remember which one was, but like, these Pokemon get frozen solid, they get burned, they get tackled, punched, kicked, and you just take them to a health center and then just try again. Like, it's the most like bizarre like sort of concept in any TV show I've ever seen. And it's so funny because it's so universally acclaimed, and that's what makes it so weird. It's like the underlying principles about it are so messed up. And even in the games, like, you go to the wilderness and you go and defeat this Pokemon. Like, he also mentioned, the guy's called Nick. The guy mentioned that when I mean, if you're a trainer and your Pokemon gets defeated or you know, faints or whatever, you can always take them to the health center. But if you do that on we're gonna fight like Bellsprouts here and stuff, so I'm gonna put Nidoking here. But if you defeat a Pokemon in the wilderness, there's no one to take him to the center, so he's just gonna die there on the, you know, on the grass or whatever, on the ocean. And I mean, it's such a weird, sad thing, but at the same time, it's sort of funny that it's something normal in this game. You just go around killing Pokemons. Like, wow. But anyways, we are about to finish. I believe this is the trainer before last. Then we finish the last one and we're done and we're out. I'm taking this this moment to train Nidoking with his Rattatas and Bellsprouts and Pidgeys or whatever. There's another Bellsprout. I should be one-shotting them, so that's cool. Let's go out here. The last trainer, this one, I remember has a Mew, right? A Meowth. Yes! Man, I'm so good, man. I don't know, it's so funny how I remember this stuff. So bizarre. But, let me just... Poison Powder and Poison. That's one thing about the newer games, that the AI is actually much better. They usually avoid doing moves that will not affect you. And oh, repel, we're off. I can go out. Yeah, there you go. All right, so we are finally out, and I'm just gonna put Rex here last. Veal, actually I'm gonna use Nidoking. This one has a Pidgeotto. I guess it's a Pidgey and a Pidgeotto if I remember correctly. But there's gonna be some guys, a guy with a Graveler down there. I'm gonna use Veal for that. I'm gonna trash the shit out of this guy. And Pidgeotto, right? Yes, there you go. Gust in this game is a normal move. It's not even a flying move, which is funny. There's so many little things like that they messed up with. There's an Ether here, right? Max Ether. Oh, my mistake. But yeah, I'm just gonna level be a little bit here. Gonna fight this rock guys here, and we're gonna reach one of the most controversial cities in the Pokemon games of all time. And I guess you'll see why. If you already played Blue, then you already know why. But let me just kill this guy. Just kill it. Onyx. And Veal. Water gun the shit out of it. Okay, and Graveler. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I think I'm gonna see if I can evade the guy with the slowpoke here. This guy has a slowpoke. I don't really wanna fight this guy. But here we are. Welcome to Lavender Town. Yeah, I've forgotten the name of this. Neosip Scope. Yeah, whatever. Let me just get my Pokemon healed up right here. And now Lavender Town. Lavender Town. I'm gonna put the music of this place in the background so you can hear it. I'm not gonna go to this place yet. Well, what I'm gonna do actually is where's the renamer guy? The guy that names my Pokemon? Was it? No, it's not here. I don't remember which one was it. Was it here? This one. Hello, hello. I'm the official name regulator. Want me to rate the nicknames of your Pokemons? Which Pokemon should I look at? Nidoking. Nidoking, is it? That's a decent nickname. Is it? Really? No. But would you like me to give you a nicer name? How about it? For sure. Fine. What should we name it? Alright. Well, peeps, here we are. My video. This is actually... Yep, that's definitely me. And I'm gonna go to the first comment here. And... Jake33. Alright, you know what? That's fine. I'll just take Jake out of it. And we were gonna name Nidoking Jake. But I think it's kind of funny that the next two guys, G-Pap and Metal Gear Fan, like, I think Nidoking evaded the bullet with those names. I mean, not to say that those are bad YouTube names. They're perfectly fine YouTube names, but I don't think they fit a Nidoking pretty good. Metal Gear Fan, just naming my Nidoking Metal Gear Fan. No, but Jake, we're gonna name it Jake. I'm gonna avoid the three, and just I think Jake is actually pretty cool. So here we are. We're gonna go ahead and get lost on the. There you go. Where's the whoa? There, Jake. All right. Oh, this Pokemon has been renamed to Jake. This is a better name than before. Awesome. So we have Beal, Jake, and Rex. This is gonna be awesome. But yeah, you can hear the background music. That's the music of this town. Now that music, it has a very sad feeling. It has like a very like very down sort of. Well, I mean sad. It's just a sad tone. The reason for that is that this here is the Pokemon graveyard, and we're gonna go there a little bit later. First, I want to do a couple of things, and I'm gonna go out of the city. Just some quick things that I want to do before. Yeah, let's just. I'm gonna evade most of these trainers for now, and I'll probably defeat them off camera. But I want to talk a little bit about this city and why it is so freaky. So apparently in Japan. Let's just, transform. Yeah, I don't really want transform. It's cool, it's a cool move, but I think metronome is way cooler. See what comes out of it. Earthquake! Yes, take that, bitch. But so in Japan, the music from Lavender Town was similar, except that it had this weird like tone. In fact, there was this I'm obviously not gonna be able to show it, but the music was weirdly made in a way that it had this little tiny sound that only a few people could hear it. And welcome to Erika's city. But you know how like there's sounds that only like dogs can hear, or only cats, or certain animals, like, you know, those special whistles we get Eevee here. I'm gonna name it later, but there are sounds that only certain species of animals can listen to. And well, there was a special beep in Lavender Town that only a few kids would hear, and those kids that would hear it would like the sound would like, it's so freaky. Like, I don't know really how to explain it, but it would hurt them a lot, and it would make them throw up, and it was just a freaky thing. And they had to remove it, obviously, on the other versions. But if you go to the top of the mall here in Erika's town, that's how I call the cities, by the way. I just call them by their gym later. You can buy some drinks and then give it to this little girl here, and then we're gonna do that. We're gonna grab one fresh water, another fresh water. You will see why. A soda pop, and a lemonade. We're gonna grab one of each of these, and then we're gonna give it to her. I'm thirsty. I want something to drink. Give her a drink? Yes. We're gonna give her my fresh water. Yay! Fresh water. Thank you. You can have this from me. And then she will give us Ice Beam. It can freeze the target sometimes. Awesome. So it's a really awesome TM. We're gonna need it later on. We're gonna give her Soda Pop. Yay! Soda Pop. Thank you. You can have this from me. And we receive, I think that's... Hold on, before I click. Let me see if I guess it. That's... I think it's Rock Slide, is it? Rock Slide. It can spook the target sometimes. It can flinch. That's what she means. I'm thirsty. I want something to drink. Give her a drink. Lemonade. Yay, lemonade. Thank you. You can have this from me. And I don't remember this one. I think it's Try Attack. Try Attack. There you go. Dude, I'm such a boss. Anyways. Ice Beam. I do want to teach it to Rex. It's very nice coverage, and we're gonna need it for the grass Pokemon that we're gonna fight in this gym here. Well, Try Attack. I don't think I'm really. No, I don't really. I'm not gonna teach it to anyone. And Rock Slide, even less. I don't really. Well, Jake is ground and poison. He's not rock, so he's not really gonna get any improvement for that. But we're gonna give it to him anyways. I think it's nice cover, so he can hit. At least for now, I guess, electric types and flying types, I guess. It doesn't really matter. I just want to teach him. So I'm just going to make any excuse possible to teach it. And let's just forget Leer. I don't really need Leer anymore. The only reason why I use things like Leer and Tail Whip is if I'm playing Pokemon Yellow, and just for the first gym leader for Brook, so that I can weaken his rock types. That's like the only reason why I use those type of moves in this game. Yeah. But anyways, we got ourselves here Eevee, which is a pretty cool Pokemon. This guy will evolve into which I forgot to buy the stones. We're gonna do that just now. He will evolve. He can evolve into 3 different types of Pokemon, and the Pokemon that he evolves into depends on what stones you give him. So we have Firestone, Thunderstorm Stone, and Water Stone. He cannot evolve from a Leaf Stone. So we're gonna go ahead and evolve him into a Jolteon, which is the next Pokemon that we're gonna have in this playthrough. Go ahead and evolve him. What? Eevee's evolving! Da-da-da! Eevee evolve into Jolteon. Now Jolteon, let's check his stats. You can see that he's one of the fastest Pokemons in the game, speed 76, and his special is incredibly high. Let's compare to the other Pokemon, if I can. Let's see, speed 60, and his attack is speed 76, and his special is 60. Now Rex has a special of 54, so Jolteon is already stronger in that regard. But then again, we Blastoise would have it higher. But then again, also Rex is 5 levels higher. And then you can see the speed comparisons and the defense comparisons. Jolteon has a pretty low defense though. Veal. Well, I mean, it's Mew, so Mew is gonna be freaking badass in any way, shape, or form. And then Jake has a really high attack, and you can see his speed and stuff. So Jolteon is definitely the fastest, and has a pretty strong special, and he's also 5 levels below, so you gotta take that in account. Now we're gonna go and teach him the TM that we have been reserving for him, Thunderbolt, so that he can have like an amazing attack already. And we're gonna go ahead and start training him. We're gonna put him up front here, and that's one thing I wanted to do. I wanted to have Jolteon ready here so that we can level him with the trainers that we missed by coming here. But the other thing also that I wanted to do, and is the reason why I got myself... Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do something else while I'm here already. There's gonna be a Snorlax here, and he's not gonna let us pass. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut this right here with Veal. I'm gonna cut that, and I believe you can catch Duduos here. And how do you pronounce it? Duduo? Duduo? I don't even. It doesn't really matter again. Same concept with the English language. You can't ever know how to pronounce these things. But yeah, let's. You can actually get fly here. I don't know if I can learn it now or if I need some more gym badges. Oh, you found my secret retreat. Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I'll make it up to you with this. And she gave us fly. Now fly, I'll definitely not gonna be able to use it. Mew can learn anything. That's such a boss, man. But I can use it in battles, and it's fairly strong for this level. But I'm not gonna be able to use it outside of battle until I get a gym badge. I don't remember which one is it, but it doesn't really matter anyways. The other thing that I wanted to do, now that I got the fresh water here, is that we can give it to this police guard here. Whoa, boy, and perch. Huh? I can have this drink. Gee, thanks. Glug, glug, glug. If you want to go to Saffron City, you can go through. I'll share this with the other guards. So, they wouldn't let us pass because they said that they were thirsty and they wouldn't want to let people pass if they're thirsty. So we just give them that water and we're allowed to pass now to, now that we did that, we can pretty much, we have Saffron City here, which is Sabrina's city. Is the number 6 in there. We're in her city now. And we can, it's like a shortcut now. We can go, if you remember this place, this is below Misty's city, up until what's his name? The third guy. Damn it, Sergeant. I forgot his name. The one with the Raichu, man. Fuck. Anyways, we got ourselves a nice shortcut here. But what's cool in this city is Mr. Psychic's house. By just talking to this guy, he's gonna give us a TM. You wanted this. TM 29. 29 is Psychic. And I wanted to get this real quick here because it's one of the strongest moves in this game. Because nothing can resist it. We're just gonna take Mega Punch out of this. I don't really care. Mega Punch, Psychic. Nothing can really resist it in this game. And coming from a Mew, which has amazing special attack, it's gonna be a force to be reckoned with. So our BL is already a boss, which is good. And but yeah, I'm gonna use this shortcut to come here. Now we got ourselves a Jolteon, which I'm not gonna name yet. I'm gonna give you guys time to comment to see if you can get this. To have your name, have it be Jolteon's name, because otherwise I would have to use Metal Gear Solid. Wow, I'm struggling with my words. Metal Gear Solid fan as his name, and yeah, let's not do that. But let me just. No, I can't do that yet. Okay, so we got ourselves Jolteon and we got ourselves Psychic for Veil, and we got ourselves Fly. Which I could teach it to Veil, honestly. I don't really mind. But I'll see if I can will catch a flying Pokemon later on. I don't really know yet. But in the meantime, I wanna level up Jolteon a little bit, and this guy has some Poliwags, so it's perfect for this guy. Let's just use Thunderbolt, and let's just not waste any time with this guy. Let's just like destroy this guy. But again, I don't really want to spend too much time battling with these guys. I'm just gonna destroy these guys who are just, you know, quick and easy with Jolteon with using his Thunderbolts. And this one is, oh gosh, can I tackle? Tackle's not gonna deal. Oh god, be right back. All right, there you go. I beat him outside of the camera, and I don't remember what you can get here. It's probably the same thing as you get. Lieutenant Surge. I remember the name of the third gym leader, Lieutenant Surge. Probably some of the same Pokemon that you get in there, I believe. But I don't remember. I never go to that patch of grass. Anyways, but yeah, we're back here in the city that I always forget the name of for whatever reason, Lavender Town. Now we're gonna go into the Pokemon Tower, which is the graveyard of this game. Is where the Pokemon go to die. Now, this Gary battle, this red battle here, is fairly interesting, and you will see why. Hey, Blue, what brings you here? Your Pokemon, they don't look dead. I can at least make them faint. Let's go, pal. So, we just, he tells us that Pokemon can actually die, right? This is where we actually learned that Pokemon can die, and that there is a graveyard for that. And he tells me, you know, hey, your Pokemon ain't dead. What are you doing here? Now, the reason why he's here can be assumed that he actually has a dead Pokemon. Because he's surprised that I'm here when I don't have a dead Pokemon and he's already there. It means that probably he has a dead Pokemon. Now, the only Pokemon that he's not carrying now that he carried before is his Rattata. You see that from Pidgeotto he went directly to Gyarados. And you will see that he doesn't actually carry his Rattata anymore. Or I think he was Eradicate that he evolved later. I don't really remember. But he doesn't have it anymore. So that is sort of led to believe us that his Rattata actually died. Well, when we did the last battle in the SSSN. And until now. And yeah. It's sort of interesting in a way because it's sort of a... It's a nice, I don't know how you call that, you know, just a tidbit of interesting facts there, you know. Probably, you know, people overthink it and stuff. But I can't find the grown-up Marowak yet, and I doubt there are any left. Well, I better get going. I've got a lot to accomplish, pal. Smell you later. Yeah. And they also say that once you beat him on the SSSN, he sort of goes out in a hurry as soon as you beat him. So it's like, led us to believe that his Rattata is injured and he wants to recover it, but he doesn't arrive in time and he ends up dying, and that's why he's here. Like, there are a lot of superstitions about it, and, you know, people overthinking it, and maybe it's true. Maybe that's what the developers wanted. Maybe, you know, it's completely random. But anyways, in the Pokemon Tower, we're gonna find... oh gosh, I forgot the Pokédoll. Damn! Yeah, we're not gonna be able to finish this place as of yet. So I'm not gonna do this for now. Instead, let's see here. This is like a nice way to see like what cities we should go to. And we should go to the Erika city, which is the next gym later. But anyways, in this tower, you're gonna find ghost Pokemon, and there's only one ghost Pokemon in this game, which is the Ghastly evolutions, Ghastly, Hunter, and Gengar. You're gonna find only Ghastly and Hunter in there, and we won't be able to see them until we get a certain item that we should be getting now. We're gonna go out and get it. I completely forgot about it. I'll just take this, right? It's kind of faster to go to the Erika's town. But yeah, we're gonna need an item called the Silph Scope, and with that item we're gonna be able to see ghosts. Now we can avoid that entire thing. Like, we're gonna have to actually go to like a small dungeon type of thing with the Team Rocket, and then beat a bunch of them, and get this item that we can use to see ghosts, and you know, finally catching or not catching but battling a Marowak. We could do all that, or we can simply go to the mall here, go to where I actually bought the Thunderstone, and buy a Pokédoll, and then we can use that Pokédoll to evade the entire thing. It's like a shortcut. I don't know if you guys want the shortcut or not. I'm gonna finish the video for now, you know, just so you guys can comment and see if we can come up with the name for Jolteon. And also, I want to know if you guys want me to evade the entire Team Rocket part in the casino and use the Pokédoll, or if you guys actually want me to do that little mini dungeon thing. So let me know, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow or any other day where I decide to post the next episode. My sexy dino fiends. See you later. Now, peeps, as a little, I guess, add-on to this video, I wanted to show you guys how to actually play these Pokemon games in your computer, because I was reading that a lot of you are actually interested in doing this, but you didn't really know how to do it. And it's not really complicated at all. It's extremely simple. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys how to do it. Now, the first thing you need is an emulator. The emulator is going to be what you play the games on, right? Like your console. And it pretty much is a program. It's a program that emulates, right? That's where the name comes from. It emulates the Game Boy or the Game Boy Advance or the N64 or whatever. It emulates the console in your computer. And it's perfectly legal, guys. This thing that I'm about to show you is perfectly legal, and that's why I'm showing it. That's why I'm showing it, because I wouldn't show something that is not legal, never. So there you go. Here you can see the website is called emulator-zone.com. This is where I get my emulators. There are obviously many sites. Google is your friend. You can always Google Game Boy Advance emulator and download it from whatever you want, but this is the website that I use. You can see here all the types of emulators. You have the Nintendo ones, GameCube, N64, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Super Nintendo, whatever, the Sony PlayStations, the Xbox, which I doubt they work, the Dreamcast, the Genesis, and then, you know, arcades and some emulators for the Mac, which they never really work. So yeah, sorry if you have a Mac, they barely work. But we're gonna go from emulators, Nintendo, and we're gonna go Game Boy Advance. There you see the Game Boy Advance. You're better off getting the Game Boy Advance than the DS. Like the DS is a little it's much more complicated to make it work because the coding is obviously a little harder for them to break. But here we have Game Boy Advance emulators. Get the Visual Boy Advance. All you have to do, guys, is click on that, and you see here the download. This is it's still a beta, been beta since, like, you can see here, freaking 7 years or something. But you click on that and you download it. It really is as simple as that. Now that's the console, right? Now you need the ROM, which is how you call the games in here that you use on this emulator. Now the ROMs, on the other hand, are actually illegal. I cannot tell you guys how to actually download a ROM or where to download it, because again, it is illegal. That's actually stealing from the game code and transferring it into you know, like porting it into the PC, and they don't have permission for it. That every website that does that obviously doesn't have permission for that. So I don't want to have this video taken down and get a strike on my YouTube account, so I won't be able to show you how to get those ROMs. But again, Google is your friend. You know, just Google for whatever dirty thing you want to look for. I'm just gonna tell you the name of it, and that is ROM, ROM. That's how you call it. So if you want to search for a game, say Pokemon Blue, just go Pokemon Blue ROM download, and you do what you have to do. I'm just giving you the info. I'm not telling you guys to do it, right? If you could buy a Game Boy out of eBay and buy a Pokemon Blue from eBay and play it, that's what I want you to do. If you have to do it this other way, then you know what? You feel free to do it. I'm not telling you to do it, but there you go. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.